Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first installment of Universe Mode War Central. I am your host, Coletrain. Thank you so much for joining us here for Universe Mode War Central, as we will be breaking down everything you need to know here for the Universe Mode War, as a little bit of a recap from the previous week, going over who won each week as voted by you, the fans, and also giving you a preview of what's to come for each and every single week of the Universe Mode War. First off, we're going to start off by breaking down who won the war this week. The winner of the Universe Mode War for this week is WCW. You guys stated that WCW had the better first episode of the Universe Mode War, as they won 65% of the vote, meanwhile to ECW's 40%. We will see if ECW will be able to bounce back, as you, the fans, said that ECW had some show flow issues. You also said that ECW didn't hit and have an impact as WCW did with the dramatic fashion that WCW went off of in their first episode. We will see how this one will be able to respond, as ECW will have its second episode come your way this week, and we will see if they will be able to beat out WCW's second episode, as WCW just recently had the second episode. As WCW look forward to episode 3, and we will be talking about, as they are less than 2 weeks away from WCW's Wrestle War. Now, this one is going to be absolutely interesting, ladies and gentlemen, as Wrestle War is on the play, and it will be on tap coming very, very soon, as Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, and Thunder Rosa will compete in the first ever WCW Women's Triple Threat match of the series so far. These three women are looking for a grand old opportunity at the WCW Women's Championship. This one's going to play a big factor to see who will be one of the number one contenders for the Women's Championship. Jade Cargill already beat Charlotte Flair, and we know that Toni Storm beat Mia Yim last week on WCW. Now, this week on WCW, we will have this climactic bout between these three women, as the winner of this match will join Jade Cargill and will join Toni Storm, as they will complete the triple threat for the WCW Women's Championship to crown our first ever WCW Women's Champion. Who you got winning this one? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also announced this week, we have the debut of both Finn Balor and Keith Lee. For the first time here in WCW, both men will be in action, ladies and gentlemen, as Balor will face Keith Lee one-on-one in another qualifying matchup for the WCW United States Championship, the vacant championship. Now, WCW United States Championship, last 2 weeks we've seen Buddy Murphy take on Ali, which was last week on WCW, and Roman Reigns took on Bobby Lashley. Both matches were absolutely incredible, with 2 matches still to go, as Finn Balor will face Keith Lee, and then we have our final qualifying match to see who will complete the fatal 4-way for the WCW United States Championship. So far, both Roman Reigns and Mustafa Ali have qualified. Who will join them? Finn Balor or Keith Lee? We will find out this week on WCW. A lot of stakes is on the line to see who will go into that fatal 4-way matchup. We also have Humberto Carrillo taking on Sheamus. This one is going to be absolutely incredible. This is a qualifying match for the WCW Hardcore Championship. For the first episode of WCW, we seen Apollo Crews take on Shinsuke Nakamura. We also seen last week on WCW, Pete Dunne fought Austin Theory. Now this week we have Sheamus taking on Humberto Carrillo. This will complete the qualifying matches. It will be a triple threat match for the WCW Hardcore Championship. Who will join Pete Dunne and Shinsuke Nakamura? Would it be Humberto Carrillo? Would it be Mustafa Ali? We will find out all this week on WCW. But ECW will have its second episode of the series coming your way very, very soon, ladies and gentlemen. As we will be hearing from Jon Moxley. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you know that last week on ECW, Jon Moxley had an absolutely incredible main event match with Tommaso Ciampa. He is one of the #1 contenders for the ECW Championship. Moxley will speak for the first time here in ECW this week on ECW. What will we have to say about fighting CM Punk for the WWE ECW Championship at ECW Living Dangerously? We'll find out. Also, we will have Jamie Hayter take on Shotzi Blackheart. The women's action continues here on ECW, as last week we seen Sasha Banks successfully defeat Ember Moon in an absolutely incredible match. Now this week on ECW, Jamie Hayter and Shotzi Blackheart will make their ECW debuts, as we will find out who will face Sasha Banks for the ECW Women's Championship, vacant ECW Women's Championship at ECW Living Dangerously. Will it be Jamie Hayter or will it be Shotzi Blackheart? We will find out this week on ECW. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, of the announced matches, we have Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch taking on Imperium. Tag team action in ECW is heating up very, very fast, ladies and gentlemen, as this one's gonna be absolutely incredible, with the rise of Team Taz also making their debut here in ECW this week on ECW. This one's gonna be absolutely key to see who will fight for the ECW Tag Team Championships at Living Dangerously, so pay attention to this one. And Seth Rollins will, speaking of CM Punk, Seth Rollins will face CM Punk in our main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, as CM Punk looking to continue to build momentum as we head to ECW Living Dangerously. After his successful defeat of Rey Mysterio last week, can CM Punk make it 2 wins in a row, as this will be his first ever ECW main event here in ECW in the War? We will find out this week on ECW. We have a stacked show for ECW, as ECW looking to pull away and tie the War back up, and as one apiece as they look to win week two of the War. And WCW looking to bounce back after a lot of people did not like their last episode. Can WCW bounce back? Will ECW reign supreme? We'll find out this week, as this is the end of Universal War Central.